You post it, we'll read it. Time to open up the MOG TV box. This one's from Stephen Payne Rodriguez from our Facebook fan page, and he writes, ayos talagang MOG TV kasi nakaka-relate talaga kami mga addict sa games. Addict ba ka mo? Eto, tingnan mo. Yan ang mga addict. Sa bagay, kung wala rin ako segment, malamang naglalaro din ako. Since wala naman tayo masyadong requests and dedications, isang malaking shoutout na lang sa mga taong to. Hi kina Sonny John Nirmal Suralta, Ray Slasher M. Santos, Chester Allen H. Banyares, Neil Burgos, Ronver Ingreso, Nanette Macabante, Jonder Aguilar, at kay John Christian Santos. Thank you so much for taking the time to post on our Facebook fan page. We really appreciate it. So comments, suggestions, love problems, so kahit ano, post nyo lang sa Facebook fan page namin or pwede na rin sa website. Malay nyo, basahin namin on air, pero wait muna hanggang matapos yung show, okay?
It's been 12 years since StarCraft, so for those of you who didn't get to use the computer because of your older brothers, here are some basics you'll need to know on being an effective member of Rainer's Raiders.
You might have missed the ride that was StarCraft, but the long-awaited sequel will have helped fill that void. If this is your first time to be immersed in the galactic saga, o kung babalik ka pa lang after a decade of hiatus, then first play the game on casual mode. Though bawas sa pogi points, this will allow you to grasp the nitty-gritty that makes this game work. Then if you think you can handle all of the space scums thrown at you, then move up the difficulty ladder. At least, alam mo na ang details ng map. Syempre, listen to the instructions and follow every cutscene. Aside from knowing the basics, malalaman mo rin ang story behind each character that fuels the game itself. Moving on from the boring stuff. Make it a habit to assign your units into teams. This will enable you to organize and use them efficiently. Say you need to scout enemy position. Assign a couple of Marines to recon the area for enemy activity. Or during the heat of the action and you want to gain the upper hand, have your first team go in and take the brunt, while you let your second and even third teams flank the enemy. It's nice to have the heavy-hitting Thor and Marauder units, but if you're into PvP, do stay away from them. Building them takes time and resources as you need to build upgrades. Hassle! If you wait for them, you're in so much trouble, as you'll be susceptible to the rush. Oh yes, speaking of Zergs and rush, better go small. Though it takes a while to master the rush tactic, smaller units enable you to go offensive or defensive without the hefty price. It's just a matter of flexing their roles. Kaya naman know each and every unit at your disposal para magamit mo sila effectively. For example, siege tanks and those burrowing Zergs are good for harassing lanes and during protracted war, while firebats and bunkers equal a good rush defense. Banelings, on the other hand, can sever enemy lines and cause massive damage. Of course, whether you're in story mode or just into PvP action, be aware of the feats that you're achieving, as it will help you raise your BattleNet profile and might help you unlock some things.
We all know that RAN Online has some of the baddest online gamers behind it.
Pero kahit mga mamo ng online gaming, may kinakatakutan pa rin.
That's right. So, for Limulupet, let's take a look at some of the baddest online bosses in RAN na hindi mo malapitan maski mamaw ka.
At number 5, Alien King Kong. Dahil sa lupit ng boss monster na to, hindi ito basta-basta nilalabas ng mga GM unless maraming players ang present na pwedeng pumatay nito.
At number 4, the Ultimate Destroyer.
Pangalan pa lang matatakot ka na, pero kung tingin mo kaya mo ito, sige subukan mong patumbayin ito ng mag-isa ka lang.
At number 3, the Giant Hawk. The bigger they are, the harder it is to make them fall. Hindi lang pang Japorms ang itsura ng boss monster na to dahil siguradong hihiga ka dito kung papel ang character mo.
At number 2, the Reflector.
How many players does it take to put the Reflector down? Answer, isang party composed na puro mumu players. Ang mahina, siguradong plak.
And our baddest boss monster for RAN Online, the Infernal Child. She may not be the strongest boss monster in the game, pero dahil sa itsura niya, katatakutan mo pa rin siya maski nag-log out ka na. She's the stuff that nightmares are made of.